Since the dawn of time, man has asked many questions, of which he has sought the answer. What is the meaning of life? Why were we brought here on this mortal coil? Why do I, a man, have nipples? What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow? And how far is too far? Well, I can safely say we still don't have an answer to the first four of those. That being said, we do have an answer of how far is too far. Too far is Tulsa. Hello, everybody.
Baby!
My name is Chip
Tulsa,
Chapman.
baby!
We are live
Tulsa,
from
baby!
Too Far Speedway in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We are back in the United States of America after our very, 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 very long European vacation. I guess we can call it a vacation.
We had to take a bus driver on the way over.
Yeah. My name is Chip Chapman. I'm joined, as always, to my right, Lightning Lord Shivers.
I'm back in the best country that there is. And that's all I got to say about that.
Oklahoma.
You know, they could imprison me for carrying guns in the airport.
They confiscated us. They confiscated us for coughing.
But hey,
and sneezing. And
it's
ripping
that
a big
sixth
old,
chance.
bringing a big old duck walk kind of fun.
It's the sixth chance that makes me proud to be an American. And not just an American, but a champion racing driver who is here to share his experience with you, the viewers, who may be turning in for the first time. And if it is your first time, well, thank you for coming along. You should have been here sooner, but glad here now.
Where you been? Diddler Cup is where it is at, but it don't matter. You are here now with us.
You been beating your meat like that dude for Blues Traveler?
I mean, that's all I can say about that. That's basically what he's doing. But anyway, that's a song by Blues Traveler. That's a very, very clever joke, I think. To my left is Beaumont Jenkins, who is, I think we've all kind of recovered from Dirchfall, Germany, and the nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach that came from
especially
that was some Pepper Abysmal. I'll tell you what. I'm
glad
it
to
was
be
very
back abysmal.
Hit me a bit late there. I think my poop was on West Coast time.
Oh man, well that was you don't want your bowel movements to be jet lagged. That's something you'd never want to have happen to you. But nonetheless, we have got a goddamn auto race for you today.
Oh
we are
boy,
live.
do we.
Let me put it this way. If you're not familiar with Too Far Speedway in Tulsa, Oklahoma, you know that really fun intro video we show every time we have a race? At least a third of the clips of that are from this speedway. You can see what we are dealing with here. We are looking.
That made Jim Blossoms famous.
Yeah, that is, sure did, and made him part machine after the hospital had their way with it. Too Far Speedway, we are going 40 laps, 116.8 miles. We hope we're going 40 laps. This is a 2.92 mile fever dream. This is a fantastic, just cacophony of catastrophe and other things that begin with C. The pit window? Hell, I don't know.
Sometimes I like to tip cacophony when she dances down to Teasers on Thursday nights.
Yeah, that's fair. And as always,
brother.
As is customary here at Too Far Speedway, no gods, no monsters, no cautions. So there are no cautions in this race. And got some keys to the race here, but I mean, fellas, we kind of just it's really simple. I mean, it's just don't die on the jump. Yeah. Bring a seat cushion for the jump. And seriously, try not to die on the jump.
Yeah. You know what? I had whole material about keys to the race for this event lined up, but honestly, Chip, you said it better than I could. And don't forget as well, because of some sweet money we may have fallen into applying for reimbursement on this coronavirus. For a small business like us,
Wrote to
we are told that there
be a small business penis loan.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
That's right. And what we've been told is that they put some reinforcements into this very famously flimsy and fragile kind of race course.
Well, I hope they didn't do too much to it. That's part of the fun, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you want to have it so where you could probably have a whole race get finished without having to break it into two. But, you know.
Well, we can only hope. That would be going to places we ain't never been before. If we get to that point, then I think we'll be thanking our stars and our lucky stars and our unlucky stars too. But nonetheless,
I'd like to interject for one moment here because we got ourselves some great structural ingenuity here from this is border wall concrete supported. Last time we were here, the track literally fell apart. It collapsed and they had to stop the race and stop it right there.
That was awesome.
A Tulsa engineer driving a Tulsa Roadster. That's Elong Husk. Decided to come in here, owner of SpecX and the Tulsa Roadster, proving that's American company. You can't spell Tulsa without USA.
That's right. You know, I hate electric vehicles on principle, but I respect the hell out of Elong Husk.
Yeah, God damn, I feel patriotic.
He's American, damn it.
And you know what? That you might be wondering, why aren't we running on the 4th of July? That is Independence Day. Well, you know what? Tulsa likes to have some fireworks displays, and they like to schedule in their fireworks mishaps. They know they're going to fuck them up. They know they're going to they know somebody's going to blow their hand off. They just try to schedule it in. And they schedule it in, and then now they gave us the 6th. So here we are. We're gonna hope there's no fireworks mishaps until after the race is over for the customary post-race fireworks mishap. It's on the schedule. Look at it sometime. We're getting some good racing here before the fireworks probably kill somebody.
It's the best 75 seconds you'll have in your life.
That is true. That is very true. Well, we've got a goddamn auto race for you today. We had qualifying here. Cars somehow survived this track. And we got a first-time pole sitter today. It's the number 1 car. It's Bobrovsky. His first ever pole. Bobrovsky.
Getting out of the way of Harvey Danger.
Yeah, he is. He is on the... He's
not sick. He's not well.
He is back on the force indeed. He is back on the force. He is sitting high and mighty, and the inside pole first spot. Bobrovsky is, in fact, our pole sitter today. We're gonna go ahead, but we're gonna get back to that in just a few moments. Let's recap. It's been a while. By Stained, let's talk about our last race. We were at Dirchfall, Germany, Die Puppenhosen for the Reshark Code 400. And a lot of things happened. Let's get you recapped over here. We have Paul Alcohol, couldn't get out of the pace lap. Steve Thompson was easy to find. He was involved in pretty much every wreck that was happening, more or less. Richard Blood hit the brown note, and you don't want to have blood when there's a brown note. And you can see what happens there. There was blood everywhere. It was not looking good.
It was all full of shit and piss and blood and cum and sweat.
Ew, that sweat. And Jeff Tanaka was part of the lead group. He ended up getting into a wreck. And there's Steve Thompson again, by the way, hitting Ennio Sparini. But our winner was Joe John Winchester, holding on, outracing Hans Vasspulver. And let's see what our standings look like right now after 8 races. If that name is in yellow, that means they won a race already this season. And they have already qualified for the playoffs. There will be 16 drivers qualifying the playoffs. Of course, the points matter when we run out of drivers who have won races. So getting in the points pretty strong. Looking at who's in there. So someone like Joe John Winchester down in 13th right now. He's already in. Paul Alcohol had a bad race last week. You don't got to worry about it. He's already in the playoffs. He won earlier this season in 20th. And we're seeing as we go down to our field of 32 cars. We're going to head right back to the track. And there we see... Yep, there we see our cars there getting things started. And I think we're getting ready to start things up here. I think it is time, in fact, to give some thanks, to have our prayer here. And
yes, let us pray.
Yeah, it is time to pray. It is time to pray. And delivering our official race prayer today is your favorite and mine, Pastor Joe Nelms of the Family Baptist Church in Lebanon, Tennessee. Good to have him here down in Oklahoma. He came all the way here. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My 2 children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Hell yeah, good Lord, that gets me fired up.
Every time, man.
Every goddamn time. Thank you, Pastor
Jesus
Joe.
powers.
Amazing.
I want to rip my shirt off. I wish I had a wife.
Why do you have nipples?
No question, America.
Okay, yeah, America. Well, before we start getting into philosophical quandaries and existential crises, let's keep the crisis on the track and let's get over to let's get some goddamn auto racing going. Let's get to our official honorary starter. It is Mikhail Rumsfeld. He's a gun enthusiast, might be insane. He's gonna give us our official command.
I am bulletproof!
Well, yeah, okay, sure, I'll take it.
Right.
I don't know what that
okay.
meant, but I'll take it. I'll take it, sure.
All right.
Man, that fella looks like a heavy weapons guy. He looks like he could use a sandwich, though.
Oh, he brought himself a gun. I'm kind of glad he just made the noises out of it. Maybe just didn't bring the bullets, because it's the guns that don't kill people, it's the bullets that kill people. But nonetheless, let's go ahead as they are getting things started. Here is our starting grid for the JockCrock Athletic Cookware 350. On the front row, it's Bobrovsky and Wooba Bali. That's all I gotta say. Wooba Bali is in the outside pole. Good Lord today. On row 2, a pair of ATF Bureau cars. Couple of Fords, Steve Thompson and Joe John Winchester, last week's winner. Good qualifying job for those Fords. On row 3, it's Petrol Topoff, another one of Matryoshka Inc. in that number 90 Sports NASCAR, and Fat Darrell. Good qualifying effort for Fat Darrell, sponsored today by Hat Meat. And on row 4, Jim Blossoms in the Plasma Train 41 Ford, and of course, Paul Walker driving that 00 Nihilist Arby's Ford Pinto. On row 5, it is Reverend Pastor Chavez, couple of veterans. Reverend Pastor Chavez driving the number 33 Toyota, this time sponsored by App to Mouth. And on the outside, it's Ennio Sparini in that number 28 wall-to-wall Salve car. The row 6 is Jeff Shanice in the Jeff's Chinese Toyota, and Bucket Dushan driving for Taco Baco in the number 55 for Spub and Mortports. On row 7, it's Doug Pork in the 83 car, sponsored by Cured by Ham, and Nikolai the Soviet driving bear in that number 2 Russian Bears 2U Dodge. On row 8, Kevin Boner Pillman in the Chevy, sponsored by number 15 Dongarex Injectapen, and his teammate Hans Vaspulver in the 99 Slapmark car, part of Slapdong Corporate Racing. On row 9, it's Giacomo in that Kiss number 4 War Machine. That looks like that's Ace. That's maybe Paul. That's maybe Ace. I don't know which one it is. And Jeff Tanaka, sponsored by Jeff Y.E. On row 10, Big Daddy Thibodeau driving that Tucson number 60 Dodge, and Blario Blandretti driving the number 22 Toyota. This time sponsored by Blardy's. On row 11, it's El Matador Toto Rosanna, sponsored a new paint scheme. England Dan and John Ford Colig giving the sponsorship to the number 75 car, and Jeff Gordon the horse, as always, the number 8 Gunk car. On row 12, it's Morris Mayfield in that 69 car.
Nice.
And Jean-Paul Henry, the 2018 champion, driving the number 40 Ludger Beer Bombs car for DWI. On row 13, it's Paul Alcohol driving the number 35 Bathhouse Jim's Bathtub Gin Ford Pinto, and number 10, Mr. Naga's most glorious driver, driving that Toyota Yaris. On row 14, it's Smiley Van Buren driving the KFC I-8, the Bones number 11 Ford, not the same driver, but a famous car for this track, and Richard Blood in the 51 Box of Wine Chevy. On row 15, Ricky Walton in the Temecula Dirt number 32 car, and Bowie Jessup driving that number 9 Gumbooze Chevy for Dixie Wimmer Inc. DWI, of course. And on the back row, it's Thicker Richard Ketchup driving the number 82 car, sponsored by Mouthfeel All-Purpose Sauce, and Triple X Macklin at the back of the pack, driving the number 13 car, sponsored by Florida Georgia Lime. And there we see, that is Bobrovsky and Wuba Bala at the front row, and we are getting things going. It's kind of a pace lap. It's not really. When we got the helicopters, I'm pretty sure those are medical helicopters. Those are meta choppers.
Yo, are they going to drop in and do some sweet-ass helicopter drop-ins?
God, I hope so. I mean, I can't guarantee. I'm sure, as long as they don't, like, interfere with the race. But,
I want to see them drop down from the helicopter like the Stanger did. Back on the TV back when.
Oh, back on the Superstation?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, the pace car is said to hell with this. So let's get ready. And here we go. We're going to Morrisville. So let's go, Diddler. It's a goddamn auto race. It's a goddamn auto race. And Bobrovsky gets the whole shot off the line. Here's the thing. We're going 40 laps. Can you hold on to this for 40 laps? He sure as shit is going to try to. Woo! There is the jump. The famous jump, and let's see the landings. Oh my god, some of them are nosediving. This is amazing. This is the best fucking thing. I love this so much. Smoke everywhere.
Hang on, no.
Watch your spines, watch your anuses. Good
Check
lord.
your butthole.
Oh
Check
my
your
god.
butthole.
If you don't got a donut on that cushion seat, then you are in some pain.
Look at Joe John Winchester making a move for second place already.
Yeah, he's already pulled out there. He came from row 2. He's already challenging Wuba Bala. It is an...
You let Wuba Bala win this one. You already got one.
Lloyd, it does not guarantee you that you're going to do well if you're at the front from the very beginning, but at the very least, you don't got to worry about anybody else when you got nothing but clean air in front of you. That is such an important thing. Joe John Winchester making a smart, veteran racing move. Oh, we got... Apparently we missed something on the initial lap. Let's see what happened. We're looking at El Matador Toto Rosanna. Remember, up in the top right-hand corner. Oh, there's everything. Oh, there's Blandretti. Oh, my God. Everybody's on the track. Oh, my God. We're going to get back to that later. But that happened on lap 1, goddammit. That's only 1 lap in. Hell, I love this track.
Oh, this is awesome. I'll tell you, the change that they made to this course, it hasn't changed shit as far as the kind of vehicular destruction and physical suffering that these drivers are being put through here today. And that's why we love it here in Tulsa.
Tulsa trauma,
and here we go again. Second lap, taking it a little easier on those shocks and all those, on the struts and shocks and all sorts of undercarriage nonsense. We're on lap 2. That is Jeff Shanice driving the 38 car. He hasn't had a great... Oh, we got trouble. We got trouble. I see Kevin Boder, Pillman, and Paul Walker are spinning. Well, they're still on the track, and there is, we're trying to get and figure out what's going on. A lot of people are in pit row right now. Somebody spun out. We'll hopefully get to that in just a second. We're at lap 3. We are watching. That is Hans Vaspulver, already with 2 wins this season. Oh, let's see if we can see it again. Yeah, sure enough, that is Jim Blossoms watching them right there.
Oh, we just cut to Jim Blossom right there, but oh,
yeah, I was watching the wrong screen. I'm sorry.
But there's just too much action going on at any one time.
Yeah,
you know, we're spoiled for choice. You know, if you watch some other stock car series, you have to wait for drivers to think about their strategy, calculate their passing moves. We say to hell with all that.
Yep. And you know, this I don't want to make too much sense out of a race like this, because this race is dumb as hell. We're not gonna be ashamed to tell you about that. But here's the thing: it is a raised track. On top of that, that track is at least looks like about 20 feet off the ground too. You fall off that track, you ain't getting back on that track. That is too high of an incline for your car to handle. And Joe John Winchester has made himself into first place. Woo-Bah Bala in third, right behind Bobrovsky. Looks like Steve Thompson has passed Bala, and he's got... Well, right behind Bala is Fat Daryl having a good run so far.
Hey, look at Fat Daryl. Look at that.
Man, there's a lot of...
out there.
You know, we always talk about that big... We talk about that big hump at the very beginning, but those little bunny hills, those little moguls they got kind of thing, those are dangerous. There's a lot of brake checking going on when you see those on that. We saw it just now. We're just kind of scrolling through the drivers to make sure no one has done anything completely stupid. I'm getting some...
For the corner here.
I just saw... I'm getting word. Yeah, we lost somebody. Fat Daryl, the 81 car. Let's see if we can get a replay up on the 81 car. I just saw the 81 car go off the track.
Chairman, you better get that damn replay. I want to see all the... Oh, man.
There we go. There it is. There it is. We got it going. What happened to Fat Daryl? Fat Daryl at the far end, and this is a dangerous spot. Oh, he just missed the track. He just...
It's terribly ill-advised for him to try a 3-wide overtake here. I love the spirit, though. I think that's great. He may be physically struggling right there, but I love the gumption that he has.
Yeah, well, that's just hat meat for you. It's just hat meat.
That Daryl and drifting don't go together.
Nah, hat meat sponsored the 81 car. Might as well get the sponsors out there now because I don't think we're going to see that 81 car anymore today. Well, we're going over the big ol' hump once more. Lap number 5. And Joe John Winchester maintains his lead with his teammate Steve Thompson right behind him. Woo-Bah Bala holding on to third place. Jim Blossoms, the 41 car, right behind. And we're seeing a couple cars already off the lap.
Wouldn't it be something for Jim Blossoms to have a good day here? Of course, this track is where he became the $6 man.
Yep, that is the most famous clip from all of Diddler Cup racing is Jim Blossoms. At the time, he was driving the 11 car, the KFCI at the Bones car. Of course, now driven by Smiley Van Buren, who's sitting in 16th place. But Jim Blossoms went flying through the air, did not stick the landing, and basically gave up the lead, but gained a lot of popularity and got a lot of new fans. And this is what I'm saying. They're brake checking on these little moguls. These little moguls are getting really dangerous. They're an underrated, difficult part of this track. I mean, the whole thing is dangerous as hell. But we always focus on this big old hill. We forget about that little bit there as well.
It's so demanded there. You think of any course in the world you think of, and it's not as demanding as Too Far Speedway. I'm just going to tell you that for free. Now, I'll tell you what, that Jim Blossom clip, that went viral like my pecker a couple years ago, back after that race in Irvindale.
Oh, we got a replay. Something happened to the 11 car, not Jim Blossoms, but that 11 car just can't seem to find any sort of luck here at this track. Smiley Van Buren hitting the wall.
Oh, he got lucky here. Oh, keep it on the Oh, my God.
He did keep it on the track, but we didn't see him get it going again. I don't know if that car is still running. Van Buren seems to be, he's dropped down to 26th place. He hasn't registered a time yet, so I don't know if he got that car going anymore. But, man, the 11 car just seems to go hand in hand with this track, huh?
They've always been so prolific here. Not in a good way, of course. Oh, my goodness. Steve Thompson doing a wheelie on his front wheel.
And Joe John Winchester. That's one of those things you got to... I don't even know what kind of setup you give your car for this race. I don't even know. I got nothing for that one. Man, that's some good driving.
The setup here is just
extra paddock.
Put the biggest, thickest suspensions you can on the car and pray. You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about aerodynamics. That's right.
I was going to say for a second, we saw a good battle for 10th place between Bucket Dewshine and the 55 Taco Baco car and Reverend Pastor Chavez in the number 33 Apt to Mouth car. And that just shows how good drivers those two are. They maneuvered that turn where so many either hit that barrier or they just, like Fat Daryl did, just go sailing off the track. They just hugged that turn so perfectly and were able to challenge for 10th place. And neither of them got into any sort of wreck, which, again, don't get me wrong, we love seeing the wrecks here, but I mean, you're a driver, you want to finish in first. You don't want your race to end at eight laps in.
Oh no, you don't want to be like Paul Alcohol last week where you lose right before you even start.
Yeah, we hadn't even hit the green flag. He made an attempt to that. Oh, look at that. Oh, Richard Blood did not make a good landing on there. Looks like he'll be fine, but just kind of hit it really hard. Maybe he just brake checked himself.
This is going to be a race of attrition right here. And we're only a quarter of the way into this. We've already had about, we've had ourselves some good wrecking here.
We sure
Let's
have.
see what it's going to be like for the next 3 quarters of this race.
Oh hell yeah! We're looking at Hans Vasspulver, who's currently running in 8th place. Oh, I see a lot of skidding.
Oh!
Wuba Bala was involved in something. He was skidding a little to the side. I hope he kept it on the track. We're gonna see if Wuba Bala is still on the track. He is still on the track. But he definitely slowed up and lost the pace. So he's gonna have to pick himself back up. We're gonna see what happened. It didn't look like it was just him. It looked like there might have just been a little bit of contact on the jump. But looks like everybody is still. Yeah, I'm getting word that everybody is still on the track from that little incident. We're gonna get up to that in just a second, I think. Look at that bucket do shine. Wuba Bala last registered in 5th place, so I don't know how that's gonna. I don't know how it's gonna change. We're gonna see if we can get that in a second. Here's bucket do shine yet again, running 9th. Ennio Sparini is running in 2nd place. Here we go. Let's see what happened.
Him and Bobrovsky.
Oh, he got it sideways on the. He got sideways in the air and then gets
he got dubbed by Jeff.
Oh, look at this save! Look at that save by Bali. What a save!
That is some damn good driving.
Champion balls of a horse.
He got sideways mid-air, had to pull up on the brakes, gets tagged by the 38 car. Another car comes in and spins him. Can't, because momentum you just can't control at that point, and he still saves the race car. That is amazing. That is so rare on this track.
Oh God, go 3 wide.
Yep. But who is driving? Bear is driving. How can that be? Nikolai, the Soviet driving Bear. Well, he's registered in 3rd place. He's in a giant pack. Somebody is off the track. I don't know who that is right now. We're going to see if we can get something. Something happened. Getting word that Bobrovsky, our pole sitter, may have gotten into a little bit of trouble. I'm getting word on Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver 2. We're going to see if that. We're going to see if we can pull up a replay here. It's really, we got cameras all over the place. It takes a second to kind of pull them up. There we go. We got something coming. I think we're going to have them both at once. So there is, look at that Bobrovsky.
Oh, he dumped Steve Thompson.
Bobrovsky. He's off the case. He's off the racetrack. And there is Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver. What happened to him? We got into it with Jean-Paul Henry. And he's upside down. Oh, that is a tragic thing to happen to that 10 car.
Oh, dang.
Man, Mr. Naga's Most Glorious Driver is not having a lucky season. He has been struggling this season. He's had 3 top 10 finishes, but he has not been where he needs to be.
No, and what's worse is his drastic appearances and changes in appearance throughout the season, which are entirely inexplicable. It hasn't seemed to help.
Yeah, I mean, I keep asking Most Glorious Motorsports. I was like, do you want us to take a new picture for the driver? He goes, what are you talking about? It's the same guy. Like, okay. And then they kind of like, they kind of point, they kind of open up their coat, point to a switchblade, and say it's the same guy. And I stop asking questions at that point.
That's probably a safe bet there. Safe bet.
Absolutely.
I mean, look, hey, I like them. Fight vote is real, apparently. I don't know what that's about. Apparently, a lot of things happened while we were in that alternate plane of existence. I mean, a lot of things happened in that plane of existence.
But apparently, you're not supposed to talk about fight vote.
Oh, well, oh boy, we're gonna lose some fingers.
Oh, now maybe that's fight for
I need my fingers to hold my bag of Checkers fries.
Exactly. Exactly. I can't hold a public sub with 8.5 fingers.
That's right. I mean, there's chicken fingers inside that public sub.
Yeah, I don't want my fingers in that sandwich.
How am I supposed to hold 2 ice cream cones and steer with my dick?
Now we're getting back to the intro to the show, where that's one of the questions we've asked the universe and have yet to get an answer. Well, we're getting to lap 13. A lucky number. Unlucky.
You know what I want to see here? You ever play that one video game right there where they're driving around Paradise City and you could just wreck cars from over the top? I want to see like a vertical takedown. That'd be awesome as hell, man.
You mean the Guns N' Roses game they made for Atari?
That's right.
I mean, I know about an Aerosmith game, but I don't know about. Wow. All right then. Oh, we got something happening. Getting word. This is Jeff Shanice. Yeah, Jeff Shanice. 38 cars is lap 13. What in the hell happened to him? Oh, took a nosedive. Oh, tries to save it. Look at him.
Oh, my God. That's a sick 50-50 grind right there. Oh, my God. He got the secret tape.
Oh.
He got the secret tape there, Chip.
So close.
He had the special.
That
He
was
was trying
so
to find
close.
the missing tape.
Oh, Jeff Shanice.
Our camera work right here. We're just cutting back and forth.
Yeah, we try to get on. We got to try to get as many people taking the jump as possible, because it is. We know what provides good television. We know what good television is, and it's men driving stock cars, and some of them being children and bears and horses driving high-power stock cars at 172 miles an hour on a giant jump that no normal human should try to do.
That's the average, by the way. 172
Yeah,
miles
that's the
per hour.
average. That does not include airspeed or anything like that. Our race leader is Joe John Winchester. And look at that, Ennio Sparini.
Sparini making a move.
This is a battle for the lead right here.
Yeah, Sparini
but
is.
Steve Thompson's closing in. When the hell did he decide to get some damn talent for a change?
I mean, yeah, he's been. Well, again, I guess when your teammate is Joe John Winchester, defending Diddler Cup champion from 2019, you gotta start learning a lot. There's a lot of knowledge in that ATF Bureau team. That's the 4-7 and the 17. Cut down to 2 cars after Agent Toby Keith was called out into the field, or a field. But they're down to a 2-car team, and your race leader, he's about to put Jeff Gordon, the horse, down a lap. They are going side by side on the jump. This is never a safe thing to bank on. And Joe John Winchester, that's not just faith in your own driving. That's faith in Jeff Gordon, the horse, not going ass over tea kettle.
Oh, we're going to try and set the 3 wide again. Oh, buddy.
Beautiful. This is the best. I love this race course.
Oh, boy.
Someone got into something. Oh, my God. The bear just hit the... the bear just spun. Oh, someone else on Richard Blunt, too. Oh, my God. Oh, Joe Jessup. Oh, what the hell is happening? I feel like we're gonna need like a big compilation of the last 15 seconds of that turn. I feel like we got like the Super Bowl bonus of like the multi-ball on that one. Holy hell! All right, don't blink, y'all. All right, there's the bear.
Already spun it, by the way.
Yeah,
Sparini's already spun it in the pits.
Yeah, he spun it too. We didn't even see that. There's Richard Blood.
Then Richard Blood makes the same mistake.
Yep, boom. Not as bad. He didn't. You could probably write that a little better. Beaumont Jenkins, I don't know if he hit it as well. Here's Ennio Sparini hitting it earlier. Oh, God, that's a bad leg. But he spins it right in the pit row, so I'll give him that.
Man, that was pretty slick. I'm not going to lie, man. That's slick as hell.
And, of course, there are no, we don't even know what the pit wind is like. But, when they're pitting, they are filling up with the official race fuel of the Diddler Cup. Put a little Beepus in your tank. Beepus, the official race fuel sponsor of the Diddler Cup for 2021.
When you pull up to the bright lights of that thick, girthy Beepus station, you know that you're filling up your car with the best fuel that America could provide.
Yep. And that's of course the girthy Beepus is when they have like the full convenience store too. It's not just the gas station Beepus.
Yeah,
that's how they come to. Yeah.
More like shits your britches.
Kiss my hairy ass, Royal Farms.
Do you even know what a Wawa is? Because I sure as hell don't.
Yeah, unless it involves Peter Frampton, I don't want to hear about. I don't want to hear about no Wawa unless Peter Frampton is involved.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I don't hear no Wawa. I don't want to hear about Wawa. Hey, man. Hey, isn't that long-haired fella from Connecticut that got the sledgehammer?
Yes, probably. The game. Anyway, we're looking at Steve Thompson, who is holding off Hans Vasspulver. Hans Vasspulver, 2-time race winner this season.
One of the most impressive rookies that we've seen. You know, his experience around the pooping hosing has really paid off for events like this.
Outstanding. And he's got his hands full dealing with. He's got 2 teammates in front of him. Vasspulver, and again, they're close enough to the front that they can start, worrying about their own car. Look at those intervals are getting spread out apart, where it's a point where if you're going to be driving by yourself, that might be the safest place to be, whether you're in first or not.
Cooperation is key.
Yeah, you only got to worry about yourself. Folks, we are getting close to the half point of this race.
And let's remember, because this has come up in the past, now this track has been holding up pretty good, but just remember, once we get past that, this race is official.
Yep. We got to wait till that official counter goes to 21. Once it's more than halfway done, we got an official race. That means if anything happens,
Structural integrity, track collapses.
Yep, the field freezes.
Hurricane, tornado.
Rain.
Day after tomorrow.
Day after the day after tomorrow. Yesterday, by the Beatles starts playing. I don't know.
10 minutes from now.
We are getting closer and closer.
Ass quarter to his nuts.
Look at Jim Blossoms holding off Reverend Pastor Chavez for 5th place. And I want to talk about two drivers who couldn't be less like each other. You got seasoned road course veteran Reverend Pastor Chavez, and there's enough road courses in the Diddler Cup that he has been very much in his element. And then you got Jim Blossoms, who, as far as I know, just drives whatever they put in front of him.
That's right. I mean, he's got no choice. I mean, they biologically rigged him up to one of these cars.
Yeah.
It's impressive. It's also
a hell of a rig.
as hell.
It's a hell of a rig.
Unsanitary.
Look at Ricky Walton coming up from the back of the field here.
Yeah, 7th place. He started in row 15, I think. He was in the back of the field.
Some of the best driving you can do is to just keep out of trouble and keep your car out of harm's way, and it'll take care of you. Unless you decide you want to put your car in harm's way and put everybody else in harm's way in front of you that tries to start shit with you.
And then maybe I just hope that you get to the front of the race when the track collapses. But this is getting very, very close to the halfway point. Once it turns to 21, we are looking at it right here.
Oh!
And we sure do have an official race at the moment. Should anything happen, the field will freeze.
Oh man, come on! I hope all that Tulsa money. I hope that Elon Husk feller has put together a good racetrack here.
I go for
he doesn't have
Elon
a 4-skin. He's got a 9-skin.
Well, I hope that he.
It's like an anteater.
I hope that he didn't forget the tip, and made sure that the construction of this is looking good. Look at Ricky Walton drive. Ricky Walton is having a great race for himself in 7th place. We're taking a look at pit row. Of course,
look, ain't no wrecked cars.
Yeah, ain't no cautions here. But if you got to get yourself off of pit row, then that means you got to restart. And we're hoping we don't have to restart the race. But if we do, the official sponsor of Race Restarts is Reshart Adult Diapers. Restart your bowels with Reshart. And we are going to go right into something happening. Getting word through this is Jeff Shanice again back on the track.
Again?
Nosediving. Oh, my God. Oh, he's upside down. Oh, did he save it? Does he save it? Does he save it? Oh, Woo Bala gets back at him. I think that was some retaliation from Woo Bala. Look at Fat Daryl back in this race car. That car was upside down. And he is back on this car. Petrol top off.
He's doing everything he can.
Petrol top off has just
pretending he is Superman. Fuck you, Henry Cavill.
Petrol top off has cracked the top 10. Top off is looking really good at the moment. He has got 3 top 10 finishes this season so far.
Not as good as Joe John Winchester, though. I mean, he's been out front for most of this damn race.
Yeah, he has. He has been looking good, and this is.
But he's still going.
Yeah. Oh, we got something happening. I'm thinking it's involving Boo and Jessup. Yep, the 9 car. Keep an eye on that 9 car. We see where this is going. Okay, that's not that bad of a lick. He can get back on there.
Revenge on everybody damn today.
I don't think Boo and Jessup did anything to him, but he just said screw it.
Beaumont's man right there is just causing havoc for everybody at this track. And honestly,
but that's
I
kind of
admire that.
I admire
you say
too.
havoc,
it's fantastic.
I say fun. You say havoc, I say fun.
That's right.
I'm still waiting for you to say havoc so I can say fun, or the other way around. I don't know. It sounded like it was a call and response sort of thing. I thought that was like when I say oh, you say or whatever. When I say freeze, you just freeze one time. When I say freeze, you just stop on a dime. Thank you.
Mona Pillman inside the top 10. But Dushine run 4th. Hans Weisspulver, again, we talked about that. That pedigree at the pooping hose. And And somehow Steve Thompson has found his talent this year. I'm actually curious about these Haitian animal hide drums.
Oh yeah, he's sponsored by We Buy Haitian Animal Hide Drums. So again, ATF Bureau has sponsored. So again, you know, Joe John Winchester's got his Just Guns sponsorship. That is pretty much his entire season. We've seen some interesting sort of websites sponsoring the 17 car of Steve Thompson. We've seen WeBuyAbsinthe.gov. We've seen WeBuyDrugs.gov. I mean, they used to have the 21 car that was legalbetforrealmoney.gov, which turns out that was an FBI sting operation. So
yeah, amazing.
I'm sure, I guess,
if you
look,
like that could happen again.
if you have maybe smuggled some Haitian animal hide drums, which apparently is a very real thing that the Customs and Border Patrol are concerned about, I can confirm that through the fourth wall. That is a very real thing that is listed on a website. Apparently, they're just setting up a website. It's like, hey, you got something you want to sell? We'll buy them. And it turns out they just slapped cuffs on you because you got Haitian animal hide drums that you smuggled into the country.
Hey, the fourth wall, is that like that hidden page of Craigslist where you can buy all the hookers?
Yes. That's paywall fourth. Yeah, paywall fourth wall.
Supposed to tell nobody that.
The fourth paywall.
Yes, the fourth paywall. Fucking Dushan still running in fourth place right now. Making some headway. He's trying to catch up on Steve Thompson.
Look at this, though. We're going to have ourselves a rematch from the Popenhosen right here. There's 1.4 seconds between Winchester and Vice Pulver.
Yeah, looks like it's a 1-2 again. Getting word on this one. We don't have a replay coming up. We're going to have it at the end of the race. They weren't able to catch it on the cameras, but Ricky Walton seemed to have gotten involved in something. You saw he's dropped back to 16th place. He is the first car off of the lead lap. Uba Bala, 15th place, still on the lead lap, despite all the turmoil he's been in. And we're seeing what is happening here. He did. He started in second. Fantastic qualifying effort. And, I mean, again, it's Tulsa. It's chaos in Tulsa. And we're trying to get some cameras on somebody here to see what's been happening. I'm getting word that we're watching Kevin Boner-Pillman in the Dongerex Injectapen 15 car. Slap Dong Corporate Racing. He's currently sitting in 6th place. This would be good for him. He's doing pretty well in the points. He's got six top 10 wins this season. He has just been constantly there in the top 10. He has not won a race yet this season. He's got 2 career wins. And those were both in prior seasons. Still looking for that first win this season, but his points are looking mighty fine. I can just check my notes right here. He is sitting in 2nd place, right behind Jean-Paul Henry in points, which means he would be the 8th.
Ain't won yet this year.
Ain't won yet this year.
I'd love to see him get back again, but you know, being Mr. Consistency, I think that's obviously that's an advantage to them.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we're looking at it right now. As the playoffs sit, they're sitting at 7th and 8th in out of 16 because we only had 6 winners so far out of 8 races. If Joe John Winchester holds on, that's another open spot for the points because he's already got a spot in. So, yep.
Yeah. That's going to improve Winchester's position once they start these dang playoffs.
Yep, there's going to be playoff points available. He's not going to be the only driver. So we've already had 2 drivers who've seen a lot of hard licks. Getting word that we might be getting something. No, I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good for the moment. Yeah. But we got 2 drivers who so far have won 2 races. One of them is sitting in 2nd place. That's Hans Vaspulver in the 99 Slap Mark car. Smiley Van Buren, currently 15 laps down. He got into a wreck pretty early. He is in the 11 car. He has won 2 races this season. We are getting...
Oh, my goodness, that's a stoppage. Oh, my...
That is a lot of stoppages from the lead pack, and Dushan taking that advantage from Maine to Landon. We got word. I'm seeing Kevin Boner-Pillman is dropping. What is happening here? What happened to that 15 car? He's neck and neck with Jeff Tanaka. Oh, he takes a nosedive. He gets it right on the helmet.
He's just grinding. He's just fronting that guardrail, but
that was
finished prematurely.
That was so similar to what we saw. That was so similar to what we saw with Jeff Shanice. So again, Even the best and most talented of drivers just cannot hang on when they just when they just hit it in the wrong way like that. We're seeing, look at that Dushan just hugging the bumper. Look at that Blario Blandretti is making his way to pit row. Not sure what happened there, or if he's just fueling up. Again, the fuel window is, that's basically an official.
We didn't even plan this far.
Yeah, the pit window. Yeah,
awesome.
I'm a little scared right now. I'm not gonna lie. We're about to hit lap 30 of 40, which would be 75% of this. 75% of this race complete. I'm nervous. I'm worried that something is gonna happen.
You may
I'm just
not
waiting
like
for something to
Elon
happen.
Musk, but he is a structural genius.
I believe. Look at fucking Dushan getting loose as hell and riding that car with Vaspulver right behind him. That was near catastrophe for two top 5 drivers.
Right there. Woo! He's dirt tracking it on a track that's made out of damn wooden planks.
And that is a young driver, Bucky Dushan, too. He knows how to handle it. Oh, he almost leapfrogged Steve Thompson. He does not care.
He is dumb, and he is filled up with complete disregard for his own life.
And Taco Baco.
And you know what else we got? You know what else we got complete disregard for?
What's that?
The high prices you could be paying at any other auto parts store except for Parts Unknown Auto Parts, sponsor of the Parts Unknown Auto Parts Unknown lap of the race.
Is that now? Apparently. Oh my gosh, well it is. The Parts Unknown Auto Parts Unknown lap of the race. Apparently is lap number 30. There you go. There we go. That is it. Thank you to Parts Unknown Auto Parts. You can get yourself a carburetor that might work on a wheelbarrow.
You can get yourself a carburetor for a fuel injector. You can get yourself a fuel injector for a carburetor.
You can get yourself a new screen for a 2025 Tulsa Roadster.
What we're saying is you can get anything you want at Alice's Parts Unknown Auto Parts. Look at that quiet day for Morris Mayfield in the 69 car. But he has cracked the top 10. Again, you said it before, 10 to go. 10 to go here in Tulsa. I cannot believe I'm using the how many laps to go phrasing now. That is unbelievable. But again, you said it, Lord. It is a war of attrition. And Morris Mayfield, Petrol Top-Off, Doug Pork, a name we hadn't seen much today. Thicker Richard Ketchup started from the back of the pack.
Coma.
Out of a dang coma. He went back into one, came back out of it again. I don't think it makes him a rookie, but it does make him a rookie this year. But yeah, he just keeps going in and out of comas. Oh, we got something. I'm getting word this is involving. Oh, Doug Pork.
Oh, no.
Cured by ham. He's going to need a cure. Oh,
same weight.
Too much
Hold
weight.
on.
Too much weight. Too much weight.
Yeah,
Oh, he is.
there it is.
Yep.
Well, no true Scotsman ever uses the services of Cured by Ham. Thankfully, we're not in Scotland anymore. We're in America, and it's time to go with Joe John Winchester.
Damn right.
Looks like he's about ready to put a nail into this victory right here.
He is held onto it. He's got to do everything but just completely stack it. All he has to do is not stack it for 9 more laps. Do not biff this. Do not fuck this up, Joe John Winchester.
Oh my goodness. This battle for second, though, this is really getting intense.
It's a fantastic battle. Well, it's a Bucket Dushan right now in that 55.
Dushan,
the battle for second, we don't want to say it's a foregone conclusion for Winchester in that 47, but let us watch that battle for second. Look how close that is. That is 2, 3, and 4 battling right now. Dushan, Thompson, Vaspulver, and Dushan. Two of those cars, no wins yet this season. They want it so bad. They want the points. They are just hoping that the 4-7 stacks it and completely goes off the racetrack, and they can just slide right into the win. That is the strategy right now. Second is just as important. 8 to go.
But when you are the longest reigning champion in Diddler Cup history, you know, you don't. It's hard for a driver like Joe John Winchester to make a mistake.
That's true. Yeah, there's been mistakes all in his family, but he knows how to drive that race car. He is our 2019 series champion, defending champion. That is the last full series we ran. Was 2000? I keep saying 2019, 2018. I'm sorry.
Time's fake anyway.
Time is but a construct. We were in a dang alternate plane of existence for about I don't know how long. But with 8 to go, they just do not give a shit about the quality of these cars anymore. Oh, look at those hard licks they're hitting. Although that being said, Top Off up to 8th, Mayfield up to 9th, Paul Alcohol in 10th place. Good bounce back for Alcohol.
That's right. He needs that. You know, you just got to have a little bit of alcohol in you in the Diddler Cup Series. Look at Will Bob Bauer still trucking on the lead lap.
Still on lead lap.
All he's got to do is just wait for somebody to mess up. That's a top 10 finish. 12
If
12
11
place.
cars right out in front of him, he could win this race. Don't you lose hope yet, buddy.
Again, you know, every little bit of points will help and will matter in this racetrack. This is the great, I don't want to say it's the great equalizer. It's the great neutralizer. It's the great
moisturizer.
It's the great moisturizer, yes, because you are going to piss yourselves on that jump every time. 7 to go. Here comes our race leader, Joe John Winchester, and the air they're getting is much more controlled. They get the handle of this now. You do this for 32 laps. You start to Jeff Shanice, however, it's like, fuck it, I'm a nosedive.
He almost did it again.
Oh, look at those good. The landings are getting so much. It is the great tenderizer. You're absolutely right. That is the word I should use. The great appetizer, I heard. The great tenderizer. The great tenderizer is what it is. This is the great tenderizer.
We absolutely love it. Of course, a Too Far Speedway social media team wanting you to get out the word. Use the oh no, not Doug Pork again.
I think that's the same instance, but he was just kind of. I'm not sure.
I think Doug Pork is stuck. I think he may be too fat to get his fat ass out. Have that man
well, that might be a part of the problem is that they're just too heavy and that weighs the car on that one side.
How fat is too fat? Tulsa.
Those are the original runs of the T-shirt. There was a typo on it, but they still sell them.
I still got the original.
How fat is too fat?
I'm on eBay.
5 laps to go here at Too Far Speedway. I can't believe I'm saying 5 laps to go. We're actually, oh my God, I can't believe this race might just.
We're gonna finish this race.
I can't believe this race actually went 35 goddamn laps. This is
awesome, man.
This is insane.
I'm making buffalo chicken dick for my JockCrock right now.
Hey, save some for me, you son of a bitch. I love me some buffalo chicken dip.
You are watching the JockCrock Athletic Cookware 350 live from Too Far Speedway in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The first free evening that we had without a fireworks mishap. And no better way to spend, we're going to say, an extra long Independence Day holiday weekend than watching cars that should not be leaving the ground leave the ground repeatedly 40 times. Like that. That is just stupid as hell. That is stupid as hell.
I made some strawberry preserve in my JockCrock. They call them Jock Jams. 4 laps to go. I got to tell you, you got to be careful that last corner here. Buck Newshot almost pancaked that ball. When you get off in the marbles out there, you get off the race line, there's no grip, and you're just going to hit that wall
close with that.
I think they're going to start calling that turn the Greasy Knoll.
I like it.
I like
it. Write it down. We're making it happen.
Give me a pen. That's the ability to learn how to read.
I got one from Kevin Boner, Pillman's Hospitality. Here's a pan 15.
Oh, fantastic.
It's out of ink.
Oh, man.
You just got to shake it repeatedly.
Yeah.
You got to shake it really hard until it starts squirting out ink.
Ew.
That is a lot of ink. And this is a lot of incredible driving. I tell you, when's the last time we had somebody
everywhere? Someone get a sock. Get a sock for that ink. That is just not okay.
Ow. Wow. It smells like salt and a little bit of battery acid.
3 laps to go. Joe John Winchester has really dominated this race. I don't think I've seen someone with this much ass on that afternoon.
He really has. He has looked fantastic this whole race. He has controlled that car. He has handled the humps. He has handled the lumps. He has handled the jumps. And he has handled the humpties.
24 gallons in. He put 22 gallons into the rock.
Yep. He has handled the humpties pronounced like an umpties. And Bucket Dushan is sitting there in second place. Ain't no problem if he finishes second. But he is right there, 6/10 of a second lead over number 17. In third place, Steve Thompson. Hans Vasspulver is another half second behind third place. And then it's a big old gap before Reverend Pastor Chavez, who pretty much looks like he has fifth place locked up as long as he keeps the car on the track.
And Chip coming into this race, I believe Bakadushine's around the 10th place in the points. So this
is a huge one for him.
Yeah, it benefits him better because that frees up an extra spot, so he's got a little wiggle room to still get in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's looking good no matter what. That is absolutely
I don't know,
true.
I just don't trust Steve Thompson. He's been like an accident magnet. He's driving like a total asshole all year.
Yep,
so if he gets in the back of Bakadushin, this thing could get tragic.
That is several laps down. El Matador Toto Rosanna, 27 laps down that 75 car, sponsored by England Dan and John Ford Coley. They'd really love to see you tonight, but unfortunately we didn't get to see much of that because he wrecked it pretty early. Not of his fault. He just got caught up in that first lap wreck. Look at the 00 of Paul Walker, sponsored by Nihilist Arby's. Of course, we're going to that sponsored track next week. We're heading to the Desolate Ellipse. We'll get to that in just a bit. 2 laps to go. Look at this top 10 running, and they are pushing it. 12 cars on the lead
Final
lap.
lap now. Leaders just taking the white flag.
White flag, and Wuba Bale, the final car in the lead lap, 12th place. Looks a little far out of reach to make up 8 seconds and get to a top 10 spot. Morris Mayfield and Thicker Richard Ketchup are going to be battling for that 10th place spot. We got a battle for 8th. Petrol top off and Paul Alcohol. Bakadushin looks like he's got second place locked up. I don't know if he can put another charge, but here is your winner, Joe John Winchester, as he makes the final rounds. As long as he doesn't biff this, then he is going to be your winner. Joe John Winchester.
Traffic's in front, but it's not going to be a factor.
Not going to be a problem. You know what? He can even slow it down a little bit.
We actually finished the damn race.
Holy shit. I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens at this point when we finish the race. We've never done this before. Oh, God bless elongated husk of corn that you are in your Tulsa Roadster. I'm so confused. I don't know what happens.
Pickle. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I don't understand what just happened. But this is amazing. Joe John Winchester, back-to-back victories here in the Diddler Cup. He won at D. Poopenhosen last week, or our last race. I don't even know if it was, time is but a construct. He wins again here at the most treacherous, the most notorious, the most infamous of racetracks, Tulsa. Too Far Speedway. It is.
Oh, Triple X Backley retired at the end.
Well, that is it for Jim Blossoms, too. But you know what? 18th place is not bad. I don't even know what happened to him. But Jim Blossoms are finished, had to retire from the race, finished in 18th place. May have just taken it back, said he couldn't make up any more laps. Take it to the trailer, call it a day. Maybe just be happy you finished yourself in one piece. Look at that top 5. Bakadushin, Steve Thompson, Hans Vasspulver, Reverend Pastor Chavez. Great finish for Pastor Chavez. Take a look at his stats. How many top 10 finishes has he had this season so far? Reverend Pastor Chavez, that is his 4th of the season. Paul Walker, great finish for him in that 00 car. Nikolai, so we're going to go through them again. But as they are heading to the pits, we are just going ahead and we're going to go ahead and yep, that is Morris Mayfield heading there. And they are bringing him around those pits. I think at this point, if your car is still in one piece and you're able to drive it back to the pits at the end of the race, that is a victory in its own way.
I think it's a victory if you can just get up and walk.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Look at Wuba Bala finishing 12th place, staying on the lead lap.
Not bad for Wuba Bala. Got a good second start there.
Yeah,
I think it's just the intimidation of being second place. They're kind of spooked him out a little bit.
Jeff Gordon, the horse, not a great day for the horse. Not even sure what happened. I didn't even see him getting into any wrecks. He just kind of didn't have it going for him. He's 20 laps off the pace. We
had a lot of broken up race cars, and I've just been handed something by one of my damn interns. Did you know that the last time somebody won back-to-back and the only time somebody won back-to-back was, in fact, Joe John Winchester at the 2017 Cinefist 300 and the High Speed Police Chase Grand Prix.
Wow, that is impressive to know. And that was the first season of the Diddler Cup. He was driving the 4-7 car then. He has won back-to-back now.
Just goes to show you how competitive the Diddler Cup Series is.
It is
when everybody is stupid as hell, as a benchmark, you get good racing like this.
No doubt about that. Well, we are looking at our official winner of the JockCrock Athletic Cookware 350, Joe John Winchester in that 47, Just Guns Ford Pinto. And let's look at the rest of our top 10 officially here. Number 55, second place, Bucky Dushine in the 55 car. Great finish for Bucky. Steve Thompson, great finish for him in third place. While he may not have made too many friends on the track and in the stands, he still has got a hell of a race car. Hans Vospoler put it into fourth place. Great finish there. He was at the front the whole time. Look at Reverend Pastor Chavez getting a top 5 finish in the 33 car, sponsored by App to Mouth. Paul Walker in 6th place in the 00 Nihilist Arby's car. Nikolai the Soviet driving Bear made it into the top 10. Who was driving in top 10? Bear is driving in 7th place. Outstanding. Petrol top off his teammate in 8th place in the 90 car. Paul Alcohol, 35. Bathhouse Jim's Bathtub Gin car in 9th place. And Morris Mayfield finishing in 10th place, rounding out the top 10 in that 69 car.
Nice. Very nice run from him.
Yes, no doubt about it. Well, let's just get it official. Right here, we have...
Bring up them fancy graphics.
Yep, an official winner of our race. It is, in fact, Joe John Winchester. And holy shit, we finished the dang race.
We finished the damn race.
And we're all still... And the track's still together. We're still all in one piece. I feel like I need to go play the lottery at this point. Well, after, I believe this is 9 races, not 8 races, the playoff field remains the same. Joe John Winchester already in. But look at our standings so far, and look at some of these cars. Now, look at that. The top 10 names in white will be making the playoffs. So basically, that entire list, all the way down to Petrol Top Off, would be our playoff field at this moment. Paul Alcohol, of course, in as well. My goodness, we had a goddamn auto race, and it has been one to remember. There we're seeing the standings as they're going through there. Yep, and we will be back again next time as we head to the Desolate Ellipse in Hale, Michigan. This is where we're going next race, next week, next Sunday, back on Sundays. That is our scheduled time for our next race, the Endless Monotonous Loop, sponsored by Nihilist Arby's. It is in Hale, Michigan, the Desolate Ellipse. It is a dang circle. There ain't nothing special about this track. It is a dang circle. And ain't no K. Ain't no Circle K. Ain't no Circle J's. Ain't no... Just a circle. It's just a pointless, meaningless
They don't let you have funds in there. They're a bunch of circle jerks.
Yes. No, just that's it. Well... We had a goddamn auto race here, but I think we know what we want to see, which is how we want to end every goddamn auto race, which was the highlights, which is really one thing. It's right. It's the crashes. Let's go ahead and see this.
That's good stuff.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
We're queuing up our replays. There are going to be some you didn't even see. We're going to go on board with some of these cars. Here are the highlights because, it's the crashes. Who are we kidding? Of course, we had a lot happening right on lap 1. This is Doug Hork getting things going already, getting some air. Oh, look at that from that point of view. That's some dedicated helicopter drone cams.
Like two F-16s taking off.
Yep, and then we're seeing this is the view we saw on our replay of El Matador Toto Rosanna driving the number 75 England and John Ford Coley sponsored Pontiac Bonneville, and he got
right there. He got right in the back of Mario Andretti right there and set him off.
Blario Blandretti. Blario.
Absolutely, that's what I said. Look at this on board right here.
This is on board with the 75. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, good God. That is on board with the 75.
Smack. That's gotta hurt.
That is a far off drop, and there is Blandretti trying to get back onto the track in that Blardis car. Oh, we head to lap 2. I think this is Kevin Boner Pillman. His first of 2 incidents.
He just scrapes the inside of the wall right there. He's just fighting up against the inside wall there, and it don't go to what hot.
That's where it gets bad. Yep, he
Here
just
we
gets
go.
into
Oh,
it.
no.
Yeah, got into it with. Let's see it from Paul Walker's point of view. He was the one who hit the wall, I think. Yeah. Oh,
I keep
God,
told you,
that's a
the
bad
greasy
lick.
knoll strikes again.
The greasy
you get
knoll.
Up, you get up off the line of the greasy knoll, it's just going to bite you like that. And that was not going to be
We
the
are
last time
on
we see
board.
something like
We are
that.
on board with him. Yeah. Oh, that's a heavy lick. Oh, good God.
I tell you,
big
this
lick.
barrier is not safe at all, and
No,
that's why we put it there like that.
This
on
is the
purpose.
unsafer barrier. Yeah. Lap 4, we're taking a look at Fat Daryl in the 81 car.
Oh, look at Fat Daryl's hat meat.
Yeah, look at his hat meat. It's just hat meat. It's all hat meat.
He's going to send a 3 wide right here.
Yeah.
This is
How's
awesome.
that a real
This is
snake?
okay. Put that in the intro next year, I think, is what we're saying. That's just too good. That's just too good.
Look at this. This kind of driving is completely ill-advised and stupid and pointless 4 laps into a 40-lap race. But you know what? When historical precedent says that this race is only going to run half the distance, you got to make moves like that.
To
On
his
lap
credit,
6.
he didn't hit the unsafer barrier. To his credit, he did not hit it.
Now let's talk about Smiley Van Veer right here as he's
Let's
going to
talk about
climb up the hill. He's going to get loose in midair, clip the barrier, and then just take a sad. Oh, it sticks right there.
Yeah, he just sort of like, that's why I wasn't sure if he had the car going anymore. All I saw was he just had it stopped. We're just looking at Woo Ba Bala here at lap 9.
Woo Bob Bobby got into it with every damn button.
Yeah, this is, you see, he gets loose in midair
my-
somehow. He puts the car sideways in midair and has to brake check hard. Jeff Shanice gets into the back of him. Bucket Dushine just gives him a little kiss and sends him spinning, but he holds on to that in the Hugger Oranges 103 car.
Lots of places, no, but he made it stylish.
He sure did, and here is our pole sitter, Bobrovsky. He just could not recover from this. He actually
Dave
clips.
Thompson!
He clips
Dave
Thompson
Thompson!
himself. And look at that. He lands head side up, so you can make a wish when you pick up that car. We're gonna go on board with him, see
It's
what
like
happened
the
here.
inside of Bobrovsky. Man, this is a tough break for Bobrovsky right here.
Yeah, this is
I don't
like an
even think
episode
Steve
of Cops.
Thompson fell off the tracks.
Bobrovsky,
He's off the case.
you're a danger to the force, Bobrovsky.
Is that Steve Thompson?
That was Steve Thompson
Yeah,
he got
that was
into it
Steve
with, yeah. And watch this. This is Jean-Paul Henry coming off pit road and immediately getting into it with. Don't even get a chance to set up. To hell with exposition. It was. Now we're gonna see it from the point of view of Mr. Naga's most glorious driver in that 10 car. Yeah, he just. He couldn't make it. He couldn't stop it at that point, and there
It was
goes
just an innocent bystander here.
Yep, unfortunate. Gotta watch where you're going when you're coming off pit lane, but I guess we're not used to people coming off pit lane because
You
they
don't.
can't usually.
They can see you coming. It's not their responsibility. It's their responsibility to slow up for you,
Fair
not the
enough.
other way around.
They break, you break.
Here's
These
Jeff
cars don't got
Shanice
no turn signals.
trying to save it, just could not at the last second.
He was trying to hit the 900, but all he ended up was taking a dark slide right down off that ramp here. I tell you,
He
the
French
greasy
fried when he
nose
should've
strikes
paid.
again.
Ow!
Damn, that's a hard hit. How'd he come back to finish 7th after this? After that, Richard
Yeah,
Blood.
Nikolai the Soviet driving
take-
bear. That was, and this is the thing. This all happened on the same dang lap. All of these happened on the same dang lap. You can see like many cars did that all at once.
Whoever designed this corner should be taken in the back of a dark room and paid $100,000.
And then kissed
It's straight
square on the
cash.
mouth. And then kiss that person square on the mouth. Because this is awesome.
That's right.
Look at Enios Barini,
Yeah,
man. He
that's
was
gonna
having such a
cause
good
Problem with the
race.
car.
He was running in second place, and then that causes problems with the car. Actually, that's the thing. Pit row, I never noticed that before until this race, because I never really pay attention to it, because the race don't usually last that long. Never see Triple X Macklin trying to save it. Opposite problem as the adjective food drivers. He's just not got enough weight in the car and just been ass over tea kettle. We're seeing it from his point of view. This is from the point of view of a 13-year-old child that we put
A
behind
13-year-old child who thinks he
stock
knows
car.
how to skateboard with a 3,400-pound stock car.
Yeah,
But the
that.
problem is, a stock car ain't a skateboard.
Yeah, you're right. A stock car ain't a skateboard. I can't say it no better than that. This is
He
when the lap
McTwisted
became. This is when the
himself
race
the hell
became
out of
official.
contention.
This is when the race became official, and this is Jeff Shanice stacking it for the second time.
Oh, this
Right
was
on the
not a good
backside.
day for Jeff Shanice. I can't believe he keeps it on the road here.
Yeah.
How the hell did he do that?
Well, he got
Just
Woo Bali
check
returning
my
the
Woo
favor
Bali.
to him.
This was the start of the Woo Bali Revenge Tour here at Tulsa.
I love it.
He got turned around.
And
He
Woo
got nudged by
Bali got
Paul
messed up a
Alcohol.
little bit.
Yeah, this
And
is
Woo Bali would not forget this. Not one lap later, here we got Boo and Jessup, Jeff Shanice, Paul Alcohol, all racing together. Oh, were they going to slide up on the greasy knoll?
Yeah,
oh,
the
brother,
greasy
I'm
knoll.
racing
No!
Greasy Null did it again.
Blush.
I'm all again!
I'm telling you, it's the
Woo-bah!
Woo Bali Revenge Tour in the second half of this race. What in the
Dang,
world
man.
I
happened
know
to
he ain't
Ricky
gonna win
Walton?
there, so he just gotta make it fun for everyone.
Yeah, and this is what's up. Ricky Walton was running all the way up to 7th place, and then the car just did not work for him anymore. That is so unfortunate.
I think the run ends at 2 minutes. Gotta collect the combo.
Kevin Pillman, we tried. Oh, he tried. Oh, Lord, he tried it. Oh, is he
Yeah.
going to save it? No.
Yep.
You know, sometimes
Gotta grind fiber,
he
young
started
buck,
thinking
yes,
about baseball statistics and then just couldn't, and then just let it go. We're seeing from his perspective. This is how hard it is to save this car. Look at how hard he is driving that car sideways on the edge of that track and then just ends up stacking it. Hell, you know, it's a shame because they put so much effort into doing that. This is actually lap number 30. We got the numbers wrong, unfortunately, but beg your pardon for that. This is lap number 30.
I ain't good at math.
No.
Time's a construct.
Exactly.
Time is a Lego.
This is Doug Pork.
Same as
He's
it ever
gonna
was.
slide off
Time
the
is
track.
You may ask yourself, what is Doug Pork doing here? And you may ask yourself, why do I have nipples?
And you may ask yourself, where the hell did my wife take the children?
And you may ask yourself, am I about to die on front of the wheels of an old
a
automobile?
large automobile. And you may say to yourself, my God, what have we done? We just finished a race at Tulsa, y'all. And our final lap. My God, what has John Winchester done? He only just went and did the dang thing. Led 39 of 40 laps. Took it all the way and just kind of cruised it over the hump one last time. You know, just at that point, you know, you survived 39 laps of that jump. You don't want to stack it on lap 40. So I understand maybe just kind of taking a nice comfortable roll over the thing. His spinal column is probably screaming right now. If he doesn't have a hemorrhoid sponsorship, he probably should get one.
His spinal column's like 2 pages long in the magazine.
Yep. Like, yeah, you go halfway down his spine and it says turn to page 5.
Turn to scoliosis. They think scoliosis is one of Ennio Sperini's relatives.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, it has been a goddamn auto race, hasn't it, boys?
Sure as hell
It's
has.
just
been a
Only
complete
finished Tulsa
goddamn
once in a
auto race.
lifetime.
You only Tulsa once. Yeah,
In a lifetime.
Yoto in a lifetime. Wow. Well,
We did it.
we did it. I don't know. This is like there's no going back, y'all. We
Yeah,
finished the
that's
race at
right.
Tulsa.
We finished it.
This is the new normal.
I
This,
think
this is the new normal
I
for
feel
us now.
lucky. I'm going to go to the combination Zaxby's and Kratom store and get some scratch-off tickets.
Just check the spelling
Hey,
of the
man.
Zaxby's, please. Just check the spelling of the Zaxby's, please. That's all I'm
I-
asking.
Oh, I'll be fine. Don't
Wait a
worry
minute.
about it.
Wait a minute, y'all. Apparently, they've lined up one more fireworks show for after,
hey!
after the completion of this race.
Hey,
Oh,
all right.
great!
All
Fantastic!
I think they,
All
they
right.
should
Can't
be
wait to
starting it up
record
here
this. Said
soon.
no one ever.
Great. Well, I'm sure the fireworks are going to be fine. There won't be oh wait, hold on. Looking at my schedule here. Yeah, no, it actually says fireworks mishaps. So they're actually scheduled. They did pencil it in. It was nice of them to pencil it in after our race was done. I think they had them at the Reddit just in case. But yeah, you want to go watch some guy get his hand blow off or something crazy happen with some fireworks? Maybe they'll send a body in the air. I don't know.
I hope
Maybe
they play
they'll
the
send a
1812
whole-
overture.
Well, maybe they'll send a whole boat full of fireworks, and maybe it all just blows up at once. I mean, that'd be cool.
I mean, that's the beauty of a fireworks mishap. You never know. There are so many ways fireworks can go horribly, horribly wrong. You never can tell what kind of mishap you are. Even if they tell you a mishap's happened, you ain't gonna know what's gonna happen. It might be the early of it, and you see some guy's hand go flying in the air, and you go, oh, that must have been the mishap. And then boom, 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 and all of a sudden a whole bunch of stuff, and there's bodies everywhere, and people are screaming and crying, and then you're like, oh, that was the mishap. You never can tell. It's the beauty of fireworks. Why they're so goddamn. I love this country. Well, it's been a goddamn auto race. Let's go watch the fireworks mishap, y'all. We will be back again next Sunday when we are going to Hell, Michigan for the Desolate Ellipse. The Nihilist Arby's Endless Monotonous Loop is the race. For Beaumont Jenkins, for Lightning Lord Shivers, I'm Chip Chapman. It has been a goddamn auto race, and we will see you again next week. All right, let's go find out what they're going to do with these fireworks. Yesterday, some guy lost a nose. I don't know how he even do that.
You know what I love about fireworks? It shares a lot of similarities with NASCAR, is that it?
Yeah.
Most of them were created by accident.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
And also, it's more fun when they go wrong.
More fun when it goes wrong than somebody had to die.
Yeah, exactly.